Hi guys, Checkers here, and today I'm here to bring you another FIFA 14 squad builder, where I find the most suited 11 players plus a potential substitute bench for a squad which I create. Today I am bringing you the Silver England squad and the players which make up the team. So we start with the Silver English goalkeeper. The goalkeeper is Fraser Forster of Celtic, and I'm not sure how he's only a silver player in this game, as he's an absolute beast at the back and so solid between those sticks. I would say that in the next FIFA, he's bound to be a solid gold player, or if an inform comes out in this FIFA, I'm sure EA would consider making him a gold inform. I did actually purchase this guy, for 3,900 coins, and I would say if you do choose to build a Silver English team, or just need a solid silver goalkeeper, I would definitely recommend him. So, moving on to the left back position, and we now have the left back Luke Shaw, who I also bought for 3,900 coins, a very pacey Silver English left back, who will one day be good enough for some England international caps in my eyes. Definitely the best English left back currently. He actually is from the same area as where I'm from, as he's from Molesey, which is in Surrey, just outside London, and he's gone on to become a cracking left back for Southampton at such a young age, so well done to him. So one of the centre backs are Dean Morgan of Leicester City in the Championship, and he's an absolute beast at centre back with that 91 strength in game and those great defensive and heading stats in the 70s. Another very solid player and another strong recommendation for a Silver English or perhaps a Championship squad defender, and he's only 900 coins, which is an absolute bargain for this player. The other centre back is Stephen Colker, and he is such a boss when it comes to defending and heading. With 73 pace, 75 defending and 78 heading, along with that 81 strength in game, he is like a wall at centre back and such a fantastic prospect for future England teams. Hard to see why Spurs wanted to sell him really, as they're leaking a lot of goals recently and they could do with him. And I think Colker is actually the only player that's been both a silver and a gold in form in FIFA 14, meaning he will probably end his streak of being a silver in the next FIFA and become a gold. But what an annoying thing for people who want him in their team. He doesn't come that cheap. I mean, I bought him for 9,500k, so whether or not you want to spend that much on a player is up to you guys. So the right back position brings Nathaniel Klein onto the scene, and I think he's probably the best English silver right back I could find. He has nice pace, nice passing, defending and dribbling, so everything you really need for an effective right back. And once again, he's another wing back from Southampton, along with Luke Shaw, so they seem to produce some of the best, as you can see. So this guy was also rather pricey at 3,000 coins, so again, he's a questionable purchase, but a decent player in my eyes, and he's been playing well in matches. We move to the right mid position now, where we have found a number of absolutely quality players, and it was really hard to choose from a lot of them. But I think after careful consideration, I've gone with the Silver English Man United right mid, Wilfried Zaha, who is excellent on that wing with his 85 pace and 82 dribbling. He can take on players with consummate ease and cross it in for those strikers. A player that in real life hasn't actually played all that much for United yet, due to many reasons. One being there's rumours whether he was fooling around with David Moyes' daughter, and he wasn't too happy about it. So I'm not sure whether or not that's true, but he isn't not playing because he's a bad player. He definitely has the techers. Another very pricey player, but perhaps one of the players that's actually worth the money. So if you're looking for a strong right mid silver for your silver team, he's definitely going to fit the bill. So then at centre mid we have Leon Osman, a solid compact Everton midfielder who is good at creating attacks and playmaking, as I've seen and witnessed in our matches. Again, he's perhaps a player that should most probably be a gold card, but EA have instead gone for a silver, meaning we can now put him in our Silver English team, which is great. I like the fact he has a decent shot on him and a good dribbling attribute, so overall he gets my vote for one of the centre mid spots. At 2,300 coins, it's not too bad also. Now this player, he's an absolute gem of a player. The other central midfielder is this insane guy, Fabian Delph of Aston Villa. He's got to be a gold in the next one, because a silver for this guy, it's too lowly rated. He should definitely be a gold. He has great pace for a centre mid, and his passing and dribbling makes him an all-round boss in the middle of the park. At 7,000 coins, you can't go wrong for a player of his ability in a silver team. He seems to play extremely well in matches, and he just controls the midfield. Now we come on to the left mid position, a position that I found pretty hard to find a player for, because there's not many left mid English players. But we found Wayne Routledge, who is a decent midfielder, but I only got him in the team really because I couldn't find anyone else. But yeah, he has 80 pace, 80 dribbling, which is okay, but not probably someone I would have in my team all the time, as I'm not sure if he's that great, but he's the only one that actually fits in left mid position. So 1,400 points for this player. possibly worth it. We then have a fantastic striker for our Silver English team with Cameron Jerome, a great pacey, strong striker that currently plays for Crystal Palace. I can tell you that he is an absolute beast up front, and in game he plays very well with shrugging off defenders and finishing them very nicely. He also has decent heading stats at 78, so if you want to cross it into him, I'm sure he'd probably head it in for you. Of course, a silver with those stats won't come cheap, so he cost me 11,000 coins. Yeah, I think go for it. So now perhaps this player I'm about to show you is probably a bit controversial with some of you guys, but I am going to choose him, and his name is Emil Heskey, who plays in Australia for Newcastle Jets at the moment. He is an absolute tank up front and has an incredible 91 strength, and I found him very, very effective as he also has 85 heading. It's just too bad his other stats let him down slightly because he only has 32 pace. So yeah, I know everyone probably says, oh, this guy just rapes kids and is too bent to play football. Obviously when looking at KSI videos, but he genuinely is a top player for this game, and his hold-up play is absolutely top notch, and he cost me around 5,800 coins, so maybe a bit too much for this player, but I don't know, he's still a good player in my eyes. He seems to play very well. So we have now found our 11 for this Silver English team, and on the bench we now have goalkeeper David Stockdale, striker Fraser Campbell with that blistering pace, Matthew Lowson of Villa, Andros Townsend, who I really wanted to put a right mid but couldn't because of Zaha, Peter Whittingham of Cardiff, left back Ryan Bertrand, and Tom Ince. We then have a few more in the reserves with the likes of Michael Mancien, Gary Hooper, Nathan Redmond, along with Mikel Antonio of Sheffield Wednesday, and Andy Wilkinson with that crazy ass facial expression. So yeah guys, leave a thumbs up if you enjoyed that Silver English squad builder, and let me know in the comments below if you think of any of these players that could be changed, or if you want me to do any other squads for the future. So cheers guys, this has been Checkers, and catch you later.